A city known for its incredible skyline, its nightlife and beaches, today centered around this venue, Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Today, half of the AFC East ready to square off between the New York Jets and the Miami Dolphins. Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started. And here we go from Miami. Starting from the 5. This makes it up to the 25. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
60 Bison, here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Let's go.
Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Let's go now. Knights, Panther Street, Panther Street.
First down, and they go right back to it. The stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Set. Mikey, 18. Set go.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. That's good for a first down on the completion by the Nebraska rookie.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
All set now. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, a gift to Hall. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on first. It's 2nd down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
2nd and 3 now.
Here we go, shot. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Back to throw. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Motion man right is Smith. From the gun on 3rd down. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Jordan Brooks comes up with it. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. They gain 14 on the play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Back to throw. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Well, no luck on his first look of the game, so second down coming up.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
60 Eagles, go!
Second down carry for A-Chan. Nice drive up the middle, gets him about 3. Will McDonald there on the tackle.
Sometimes I just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
70 Timberwolves, go!
Throw here, third down. Looking Hawkinson, he's got it. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
At the 48-yard line.
Leading with A-Chan here out of the gun. He's going to bring this down to their 35. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
They just keep working it forward early. We've got first and 10 now from the 35.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Check go.
They're going play action. That's bringing pressure, and they got it. And that sack drives them in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of their second down.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. And oh, someone stepped in, it's intercepted! Picked off by Andre Cisco. And the Jets take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Well, the positive out of back-to-back picks with these two teams is that is reassuring for this defense. Thrown into a sudden change environment, able to come through, pick their guys up, get that football right back through their offense.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up first and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Motioning the tight end now. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Escapes the pocket. Couldn't find a completion on first down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10.
Go! 70 Lions.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. First carry here for Braylon Allen. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. Wow, this has been a rough sequence for them starting out. First the interception, and now almost giving it away again on the fumble.
Yeah, Coach's going to have to get everybody around the campfire and get this thing figured out, because through all the years and all the styles of play, we know one thing, Kate. Turnover margin in the NFL is the biggest indicator of winning and losing.
Here he goes, third and long. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they're staring at fourth and long. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here.
Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. First and 10.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19. Ready?
They'll start the drive with A-Chan. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Looking in the air here. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. It's a 21-yard gain. And it'll be first down, Miami. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happens.
Dude, they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Wideout's getting involved in the ground game. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Setting up to throw. That one's complete over the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
Ready? 19 Tiger. Check out.
Toss play left, Achane. And second down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuck in the run.
So we're through one quarter of this AFC East contest. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They'll need a big play to continue a nice drive. It's 3rd and very long. 3rd and long for him here. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. It's a gain of 29 yards. And it'll be first down, Miami.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
60 Bison.
Now the shotgun, they'll give it to Achane. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. Man, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
Finds him over the middle. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Ready up.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Go. Cowboy 80.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. He has the first over the middle. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves. Let's go.
Here's Achane up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear a lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
They pitch it to Achane. And he's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Cut near the goal line. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up fourth down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal. Dolphins get the game's first points here in the second. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. It didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on him. Great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Bass now to kick this away. Here's Smith on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there.
At their own 39-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
19, Tiger.
They start the drive at home. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
Now motion him out of the backfield. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Avoided one crisis on a dropped pick. Now they're facing another 3rd and long. They'll air it out on 3rd. Escapes the pocket.
Tremendous play by the defense. I mean, just spectacular to corral him behind the line. It can be tough to track these guys down today when they decide to scramble. So many good runners, but it was good pursuit to stay on them the entire way.
Starts his return from the 23. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. So as they face 4th down, on comes Ryan Rico to kick it. Wow, tremendous punt here. This one's looking great, angling towards the sideline. And this just gets past the 20 before going out.
18-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go now. 60 Bison.
Airing it out to start this drive. Throw left side, brought in by Hockenson. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
It's Achane on the inside give. In big trouble now, and the ball is out. And this is scooped up by the Jets. And New York is making a house call. Touchdown! The Jets can tell. While Our new offense preps to head out. We've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. Step one is just making the hit, Brock. Step two, trying to knock the football out with that hit, and they were even fortunate enough to get to step three, weren't they? Taking that fumble all the way back for a touchdown.
And just look at them. I love the joy. A unit that doesn't get to celebrate in the end zone all too often, they will welcome the chance to be the guys running it in for a change. Cue up the group celebration, and boys, go enjoy the moment. Finish with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack. You can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll throw, third and long. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that brings up fourth and long. He gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20. At 2:01, he's going to take us inside the 2-minute warning. Working on first down. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at Hard Rock. The Jets looking down a very long field. On the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Hall. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
To the air on third and long. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Jets moving quickly, trying to get the offense set.
First down. A gain of 18 on the play. And the Jets first down.
Hall takes it straight ahead. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Dolphins side of the field.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Second down, looking for options. And that's going to fall incomplete. They wanted to get it right back to him after that run, but no luck on that throw.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Might shift to the run here, 3rd and inches. Trying to run for it with Hall. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Slated downs to approach here from the 40. Throwing now on first down. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Kyle Tucker makes the play.
Well, that's now his second time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the second on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up second down.
Second and 10.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which defense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Let's go now. 70-10 Wolves.
They're going to try and throw it here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout taken by New York. That's its second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. So that's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line. Back to work after throwing the pick. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. And now they face second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Try again from the 20 after the incompletion. Looking to throw. Trying for the deep ball. And this ball's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. They will continue to do so.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Drops to a knee, and that pesky final second runs off. So we're to the end of our first half. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Return starts at the 9. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hawk 70.
Second half begins with a run by Achane. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. Pass play now. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hockenson. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
Hits him on the out route. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert. New set of downs for him from the 46.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Same guy. Here's Hockenson again. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
And 2nd down only works out for a yard.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Let's go now. 70-10 Wolves.
Third down from the gun. Has it in close. This is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense. Bring up fourth down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line. You feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Ready up.
Only 2 yards to the marker. They're going for it here on fourth.
Ready. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Trying for it, it's Achane. And he can't get the push they needed. They hold him at the line and send him packing after a turnover on downs.
These fourth down runs, it's all about want to and will. Want to keep it conservative offensively, try to move it across, but that defense was having none of it. And now they get themselves off the field.
They'll start this one out with Hall. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Tackle made by Jordan Brooks.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Head to 60. Head to 60. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
He's going to throw this one. Downfield, that finds Shaheed. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but someone would love for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They've got first down from the 31.
Ready. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Looking to throw here. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Another throw here on second down. On the move, headed right. This is completed downfield to Likely. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. That play good for 17 on a first down.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's an excellent job getting the completion.
Has him on the quick hitter. And that's a New York touchdown. The Jets start the second half with some needed points. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Jets tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes first and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 Bison.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. This has been a trend, yet another interception. And the Jets take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out and throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Connects on the crosser. Then he takes it in. Touchdown, New York! The Jets pick it off and get points on the ensuing drives. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Jets break that tie and now lead by 7. Aubrey now to kick this one away. His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves.
Looking to throw again on second down. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They get 22 on that one. And it'll be first down, Miami.
On the 48-yard line.
10, 6, ready.
Throwing off the play fake. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that'll bring up second down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Here's Achane from the pistol. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. They get about 4 there, need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
From the red zone on first. And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Dolphins can tie it up after hitting Payton in the 3rd. Extra point up and good from Bass. And the Dolphins tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Starting from the 5. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Airing it out to start this drive. They set up the screen here for Hall. And they'll have a small gain up to about the 32. Zach Sealer there to bring him down.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
5 still to go here. This is second down. They're throwing it. And this one is launched downfield. That's grabbed inside the 30. He will go. Touchdown, New York. The Jets just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Jets break that tie and now lead by 7.
Dolphins 14.
covering now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. Here's Achane. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
1st down, and they go right back to it. Finally caught, and he lost the football. But it bounces out of bounds, so they'll retain possession.
You know, Kate, there was a memory burns into my dad, high school coach's memory forever. And that was after winning a game, losing coach comes over and says, Mike, I guess sometimes better to be lucky than good. No, my dad was good. In this case, the runner, he was lucky. He was lucky the sideline saved him as that ball bounces harmlessly out of the way.
And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Go! 70 Lions!
Going from the gun here. Once again, it's caught by Hawkinson. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Here we go! 19!
Working inside the red zone. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. That's one he knows he should have had. It's 2nd and goal.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal.
Ready? Viking 18!
Dropping back to throw. Caught just shy of the goal line. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Let's go!
Running for it, it's Achane. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. And goes to the hurry up here.
It's now 4th and goal.
Achane again. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Dolphins now trail by just a point in the 4th. Devon Achane with the touchdown. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Smith on the return. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the 4th quarter and you feel that momentum being lost. That's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that 3rd phase is coached and coached and coached, because you never know when your opportunity may arise. What a great return to begin this drive.
Go right side, caught by Smith. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Motioning the tight end left. Pass play on 1st and 10. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
That's not going to show up as an interception on the stat sheet, but with all these next-level stats we have today, Kate, that's what you call a turnover-worthy play. And there have been way too many of them in this one.
They give on 2nd to Hall. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
To throw here on 1st down. Taking a chance to the end zone. And he hauls it in for the New York touchdown. The Jets take a 4th-quarter lead. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Come on, set. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Set, go.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Jets take over just inside the 40. They're at the opposing 39.
You know, Kate, once you've thrown a couple picks, it's easy to become check down Charlie, right? Just throw it underneath and not take any more risk because you don't want to throw what he just did, his 3rd interception of the game. It's time to protect the football at all costs. And if not, well, that backup better get ready.
And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
Ready. Viking 18.
This is Allen on 2nd. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Throw here, 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
So a big kick coming up for Brandon Aubrey. Ball in the left hash, the distance 53 yards. Direction doesn't look good here. He missed it right. And they fail to make this a 2-score ball game.
And hope still remains in the building, Kate. Not a 2-score game. In fact, a make there, well, it could have been a death knell. But the miss, you just see it and breathe some new life into the opposing sideline.
Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And they'll make a stop up at the 46-yard line.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Catch made. And he's able to get it past midfield and down into the Jets side.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Third down run from Achane. Trying to plow ahead for the first. Can't even get back to the line. That brings up fourth down.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a fourth down.
60 by 6.
Desperation time here. Makes the catch. It'll be the first and more. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That's a 26-yard gain on fourth down, Brock, and the huge play extends this drive.
At the 24-yard line.
To the air now on 1st and 10. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson, so it'll be second down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Second down carry for Achane. Well, that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Let's go.
Looking to throw. What a clutch play late. He intercepts it. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, New York. Second time they've taken one back on him, Brock. First the fumble return, and now this pick six.
You know, I point this out to you every defensive meeting room we're in, Kate, when we sit down in these production meetings, and you can see their boards, right? These defenses keep track, and they know if they get a score defensively, their odds of winning through the roof. You get two, it's almost a certainty.
Fields this one at the 3. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Dolphins losing by 14. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put two tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
This fight good enough to gain about 4. It's third down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Here he is to throw. Caught by Gordon out of the backfield. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
1st and 10 at the 39.
Try the middle with Gordon. No up the middle, none outside either, Brock. So give him just 2 yards on that carry. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Yeah, it's Gordon. And he's right near that first down marker as the stop is made at the 48.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
So it's a road win for the Jets. Well, quite the streak of wins that they have ripped off as of late, Brock, and that continues this week.
Is my math right? Is that 5?
Look at you shocking everybody. Yes, that is 5 straight after this one.
Yeah, things just got to feel different every day in that building. Playing this well over the last month plus, guys feel like they're on another level, and it gives them a huge lift on game day. You feel that confidence.
So for Brock Huard and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Jets as we say so long from Miami.